So my X button hasn't been working right because I just cleaned my remote like a little bit ago, and it's having a bit of a stroke about it, because, oh my god, because, you know, God forbid it just work normally for 2 seconds. So we're just kind of rocking and rolling with it.
Oh, can you help me? Could use some help finding my way home. I can't make heads or tails of where
Dude, he's just like me for real. Me that one time
in front of the saloon.
I live in front of a saloon next to the
freight station. You know if I'm heading in.
Sure.
Let's just help him because I have
Head over that way. You'll get home fine.
Thank you, mister.
no idea where he lives.
Certainly do appreciate it. Certainly do.
Coming from a good time, huh? Morning.
Sorry, sir. I cannot move any
do
faster. There we go.
appreciate your
I'm
help.
trying. My X button doesn't work, sir.
Yeah.
Be nice to me. I'm having a hard time every day. We're gonna walk into each other. We're gonna walk each other in kiss. That's what we're gonna do. Me when I'm at a red light and it takes too fucking long. Can I just... Sorry, guy.
Too many ass wipes in this mean old world.
Dude, you're so real. I'm stuck. Uh-oh. Girly, I need you to back up.
Morning, pardon.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that works too. Let's just go up and then across. Come on. Get across. Walk across. Brother. Oh my Jesus Christ. Fuck it. You know what? I will run across. Brother, I don't know what you're doing. I don't like her crossing the front of the train. Makes me nervous. You know, the whole horses and trains thing. What are we stopping for? Brother, what the fuck? We have 2 objectives today. We need to find 2 birds. We need to find a brown pelican, which is our hopeful first goal. And we need to find the Carolina parakeets. And then possibly kill every single one of them. Although it's not...
Hey, mister.
I don't entirely know. Because I just want to find one. We'll do with one at a time, I think. That guy's got the kind of horse that I need to tame. It sucks. Hate to see someone living your dream. We are 2 horses away on the horse challenge, by the way. We just have to find a Hungarian half-breed and a Nakota. Which, I used to be able to find Nakotas all the time, and I was taming the hell out of them. Now I can't find any of them. Hungarian half-breeds, I don't really remember where they are.
Hey there.
But if we see either of those, we're taming them. Those are the first priority, and then it's the pelicans, and then it's the parakeets. Also, my hands are sweaty. Ignore that I just spent like an entire minute wiping off my sweaty ass hands. Oopsie.
Y'all just so angry.
It's not even what I said. What the fuck? I need to buy some food when I'm back in town. But step... Girly... No, don't shoot the horse. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, get off the fucking thing so I can do my job. Yeah, wander off to where you feel safer and happier. There's more of you. Damn it. Okay, well, hold on, let's maybe address the situation. drinks half a bottle of rum. Commit. I'm gonna find a motherfucking pelican. So help me God. Out of my fucking way. Oh shit! Well, so yesterday during my first of my car issues, my car was making a really weird noise, and I think it's just something to do with the oil. Like, I don't think it's anything major, but it's just annoying. And then, so I'm driving along, and then I get to this stop sign, like, right by my house, and I don't think much of it. And then all of a sudden my car just goes pop, 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 and then struts off, and I'm like, oh, that's not good, because usually when it makes that fucking fluttery noise and then turns off, I'm kind of fucked. I'm gonna grab an orchid while I'm here. Whoop. But, so then I was like, man, that's kind of a pain in the ass, because I'm, like, a little bit in the intersection, but not really. And I was like, well, shit, that's kind of a problem. Whoa, don't! Son of a bitch. Hold on, there we go. So then I realized, oh fuck, that's not good. So I called my mom first, because I wanted to let her know, because I didn't know where my dad was. And I was like, well, at this place you can come get me. And she's like, yeah, thanks for letting me know. I'll let your dad know. Call, you know, the car insurance people. And I said, all right, I got it. Because I've called him before, because I've had issues with my car, because she's old. And then, so I call them, and I'm like, hey, my car's broken down, and it was a pain in the ass to get a hold of them, because they suck. And I turn on my hazards, because I'm like, well, I'm kind of in a bad spot, because people, I'm, like, right in the, like, turn-in straight lane. Okay, not what I meant to do, but you know what, it gets me down, so whatever. I was sitting there for, like, it's, like, 20 minutes of me just sitting there, and finally, people, like, honking at me and shit. I'm like, dude, where do you fucking think I'm gonna go? Like, my hazards are on, I am stuck. Brother, I wish I could help, but I cannot. As you can very clearly see, I'm not moving. I would also like to not be stuck right here, because I'm trying to go do stuff. And then, eventually, this guy's like, hey, do you want me to, like, help you push your car, like, over into this parking lot so that way you're not, like, stuck in the middle of the road? And I'm like, please. So he pushes my car, and by this point, the tow truck is still, like, supposed to be 2 hours away. So I'm like, this is not going too well. And I go back to doing my thing, and I'm sitting there, I'm trying to get on the phone with them, and my dad's like, well, what noise did it make when it, like, shut off? And I'm like, well, it made this, like, weird rumbling noise, and then it just kind of turned off.
Yep.
And he's like, well, here, let me try to hear it. And then I turned it on, and then the car just turned on fine, and I was like, what the fuck? 2 seconds ago, it could not work worth a damn, so what is this all about? As the British would say, right then, what's all this? Now, what the fuck? Oh, alligator eggs. What's over here? I saw something. Oh, fuck. Maybe I should... No, shit! What the fuck? We drop off my car and we let them know what's going on. And they're like, yeah, we'll take a look. But, like, the mechanics that usually look at our cars, they're like, hey, they're going to be out of town until Tuesday. Is that all right? And I'm like, we still got 2 cars. Whatever. We can make it work, right? And then my dad's like, hey, we're going to go get some lunch. And you either grandparents. I'm like, cool, no big deal. And then, so we're driving along, and he's telling me about, you know, how everyone at work annoys him and stuff, and I'm like, whatever, I don't care. But, you know, obviously I don't like to be rude. Okay, horse, do you want to stay here? And so we stop at the stoplight, and then we go, and don't think much of it. And then, there's, like, a merge lane that kind of, like, goes into it, and I figured, oh, this will be fine, right? Because what could go wrong? And I look over and I see this car that's like not using turn signals or anything, and I'm like, that's kind of a problem, right? And I think to myself, man, this guy's kind of driving like a giant idiot. That's kind of worrying. And I look at them and I'm like, man, they're driving like really kind of spooky and not right, and it's making me nervous. But I don't want to like be like, hey dad, this guy drives like a jackass. So I don't say anything, obviously. But so then I like look over and I'm like, this guy's driving like really poorly. I'm kind of sketched out because he's like driving into us because we're in the left lane and the only thing next to us is a fucking what's it called? That like not berm. What is the word I'm looking for? Hell if I know what the word I'm looking for is. That like metal thing, barrier. Nah, good enough. And I'm like, this guy's driving like really in our lane and kind of like a dig. What do we do? And I didn't say anything yet. And then by the time I realized maybe I should let my dad know, like, hey, this guy's driving like a jackass and I don't want to get hit. By that point, we were already getting slammed into the guardrail. That's the word I was looking for. And then I was like, oh, cool. And I'd already started a little bit bracing because I realized that this guy drives like a jackass. Thankfully, it wasn't too bad it's mostly just cosmetic, but the problem is that because we all drive the oldest cars known to man, cosmetic damage kind of also just means that, like, that's it. So we're kind of just like, we pull off. Their car definitely had worse than ours, but it wasn't like either of us were really winning. And then we, you know, talked to the cops and everything, and my mom is like, dude, what the fuck? How did we just lose 2 cars in one day? And I was supposed to be meeting with my buddy to go thrifting, and I text her, I'm like, hey, this is gonna sound like a huge lie, but 2 of my cars broke down. If you want to pick me up when I get back, I'll let you know, but, like, I have no idea what time that's gonna be, just to, like, give you a heads up. And she's like, dude, no worries. And then, yeah, after a little bit, we get back, and at that point, my day's already been more or less ruined, so I just gotta, go thrifting with her, and we had a good time. What? Okay. I'm confused. Let's investigate. How'd you guys die? Animal? Probably drowning, if I had to guess. Who are you? Do you want to be dead? I mean, I got my gator eggs, at least, I think. Did I? Oh, wrong way. Come on.
Let's get.
Yeah, and I can sell them now when I get them. Cool. That's not necessarily a goal I had, but you know what? It works.